Now we have started two nodes, node 1 and node 2, and we also, all these two nodes are connected to a single hub. And you can see in the hub, you can see, so there is a node registered with 5555 port, and there is another node which is registered with 5566. And on the grid console also you can able to see the same thing. Okay, there are two nodes are connected to this particular grid or this particular hub. And now you can able to execute your test code in these two nodes parallelly, but how can we do that? So that's what we are going to talk about. And this is your testng.xml. You are having a test one, that is WordPress login test, and you are having another test, that is WordPress profile test. Now what I'm going to do is, this test I'm going to run on this particular test, I'm going to run on node 1, okay, in one node, okay. And WordPress profile test I'm going to run on another node, okay, so that you can able to execute these two things parallelly. You can able to execute these two things parallelly, okay. So for that we have to make couple of changes in our test code as well as in the testng.xml. So let's start with test code first. Okay, so in the setup, you can say you have already said that create a Firefox driver and run my test code on the Firefox browser. You already said that. Now that is not going to work with the grid. What you have to do is you have to tell that, okay, on which platform you wanted to execute, on which browser you wanted to execute. So these two things also it is requested from your test code. So for that, what we have to do is driver. Let's comment out this code, this piece of code. Driver equal to, you have to take a remote web driver, remote web driver. Remote web driver. And we have to select this constructor, URL, remote address, and desired capabilities. Let's create a desired capabilities object. And cap start set platform. Okay, platform dot. So which one? I'm using Windows 10. Let's select Windows 10. You are also having a couple of other platforms, that is Windows 8, Windows underscore 8.1. And if you are not aware of which platform you are using, okay, and you can also go with Windows. So Windows you can go when the listed options are not available. In the same way, I think you can also have Mac platform. You can also have Linux platform. Okay, so let's go with Windows 10. That is my system. And also you require to test set platform, already set, and also set browser name. Okay, the browser is Firefox, and you have to pass this desired capabilities object to this constructor. And there is one more, remote address, and that is a URL object, new URL. And you have to pass the URL as a hub URL. You have to pass the hub URL. This is the hub URL, and slash hub WD. Just give me a second. Let's make sure I'm using the right one. Okay, the URL is WD hub. Okay. In the URL, you have to pass the hub URL, right? So that is, this is the hub URL, and you have to specify WD/hub. Okay, and make a semicolon here. And this URL is going to throw an exception. Make sure that you handle that. That is the checked exception. You have to handle here itself. And take the same thing, keep it on the WordPress profile test also. And make sure you commented out that. Now both of the tests are requesting Windows 10 and Firefox. Okay, and if you run this test.xml, so what happens? First, login will be executed. This test will be executed, and then profile test will be executed sequentially, one by one. Okay, first it will be executed, and it will be requesting for a node, that is Windows 10 and Firefox. Okay, and one of the node will be picked up and the execution will be done, and then profile will be executed. And there are two nodes are available again, because there are two nodes are available, and again one of the node will be picked up and the execution will happen. Okay, so but here what we wanted to do, we wanted to execute these two tests parallelly. Okay, parallelly. So when I execute these two tests parallelly, first what happened? Either one of them, either login or profile will be executed, and that will occupy the node 1 or node 2. It will occupy one of the node. Again, immediately another test will be invoked. Okay, and as already one node is occupied, it is trying to take the another node, which is ideal. So in that way, these two tests are going to be executed on two different nodes parallelly. So let's see how it is going to execute parallelly. And to make sure that these tests are executed in parallel mode, you have to add one more parameter, that is parallel. There is a parameter called parallel, and for which you have to give the mode, that is run the parallel of test. So let's take the configuration from the test-ng. Go to the documentation of test-ng. You can see that there will be a parallel. You have to give this parallel option on the suit tag, right? All the parallel options has to be given on the suit tag. You can run parallelly methods, test classes, and instances. Okay, I'm going to use parallel test. When I add this one, what happens? This particular test and this particular test are going to be executed in parallel. If the test is having only one class or multiple classes, whatever it is, and this test are going to be executed in parallel mode. Let's see. how those are going to executed. You can run testng.xml directly or pom.xml directly. In either of the case, your test is going to be executed. In the pom.xml, we already configured testng.xml. Okay, so let's go with pom.xml itself. Run as maven test. Let's make sure that it opens two Firefox browsers and it will execute the stuff. Okay, it is running the test. OneNode is already creating a new session. It looks OneNode is already occupied. Let's see. One browser is already opened. And this node is still idle. Let's see. It is also opened. That site is taking too long time. Let's wait for it. I think better we can stop and run it once again. Taking long time to launch the site. So better we can run testng.xml, which will be quicker than pom.xml. Now run the test by using testng.xml, run as testng suite. Let's close the browsers which are, if anything is opened. One browser is open. Let's wait for other browser to open. You can see on the one node it's saying that executing WordPress.com. It's not running the second one. I don't know what is the issue. Let's see here any information that is available. One node is working fine, but to the other node the request is not going. Is it? It could be. No, let's see. I think another node is also opened. Yes. Yeah. So now you can see. Oh, only one is open. Huh? Okay. 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 I got the mistake. Okay. Something hold it here. So when you press some, when you click on the command prompt, okay, it will be paused. Okay, make sure that you don't do that mistake. No, it works fine, I guess. But these sites are running very slow. Don't know why these many are running. Now you can see that. Okay, just give me one more time. Okay, so it works fine. The mistake which I did unknowingly is that I holded the one of the node I holded. Okay, so if you click on the node, if you click on the command prompt by mistake, if you click on the command prompt or the server will be paused until unless again you click on the enter, it won't come back to the normal stage. Okay, and that is the reason there are some couple of issues are going on. Now it should work fine. Okay, let me run once again the final time. Let's run the testng.xml and make sure it works on the two different nodes. On the hub something is going on. Now you can see that two tests are run and two are passed. Okay, so there is something wrong when I hold the command prompt. So that's where it is creating unnecessary results. Now it is working fine, right?